Hey everyone, Akinola here, back again once again, and welcome back to a new episode of Xfinity's The Feed. On today's episode, we've got updates on what's going on with your Philly Fusion, the Overwatch League, as well as recent gaming news, so you're kept up to date. Without further ado, let's get straight into the headlines. After 6 thrilling regional play-in matches, 3 more teams have punched their ticket to the 2021 Overwatch League playoffs last weekend. We now know the final 8 teams that are going to compete in a double elimination bracket for the ultimate prize, the coveted Overwatch League Championship trophy and $1.5 million US. In the East, the Shanghai Dragons and Chengdu Hunters had already earned automatic berths to the playoffs, and they'll be joined by the Philly Fusion after 3-1 wins over the Hangzhou Spark and Seoul Dynasty. Then in the West, the Dallas Fuel, LA Gladiators, and Atlanta Reign qualified directly for the playoffs after successful regular season results of their own. The defending champion San Francisco Shock will be in attendance as well after a 3-0 win over the Toronto Defiant, while the Washington Justice claimed their spot by sweeping the Paris Eternal on Saturday and then outlasting the Houston Outlaws 3-2. Based on league points, this was the final combined seeding for the playoff bracket. In position number 1, the Shanghai Dragons, then the Dallas Fuel, the Chengdu Hunters, the LA Gladiators, the Atlanta Reign, the San Francisco Shock, the Philly Fusion, and rounding out the group is the Washington Justice. The top 3 seeds, Shanghai, Dallas, and Chengdu, had the opportunity to select their first-round opponents, and the top-ranked Dragons immediately threw a wrench in most people's predictions by locking in the 2-time reigning champions. The Fuel followed that up by choosing the Washington Justice, and then Chengdu dialed in Atlanta with their selection, which meant the final matchup will pit the LA Gladiators against the Philly Fusion. Next week, the final 14 matches of the 2021 season will be played, and on September 25th, we'll crown our winner at Grand Finals. Buckle in because it's going to be a wild ride. Fusion fans, we appreciate the support you've given us all season long. So, to show some love to our biggest fans, you could be gifted prizes just by watching the latest episode of Xfinity's The Feed. All you have to do is the following. Go watch the latest episode of Xfinity's The Feed on our YouTube page. Then like that post on YouTube, subscribe to Xfinity's YouTube channel, and leave a comment on this video including your own Twitter or Instagram handle and tell us your favorite part of the episode. And that's it. We'll reach out to the winner on Wednesday via direct message, so don't miss out. Tune in each week for your chance to win. Good luck. Without further ado, let's go through some recent gaming news. Fortnite Season 8 has arrived, and the season, officially called Fortnite Season 8 Cubed, makes things even weirder than they were with Alien Invaders. If one Kevin the Cube was too much, you haven't seen anything yet. As always, a new Fortnite season means a ton of new things to learn, such as what's in the Fortnite Season 8 Battle Pass, what weapons have been vaulted and unvaulted, and what the new map will look like. In the Season 8 Battle Pass trailer, we hear a monologue from a character referred to as the Queen. She seems none too pleased with us and is intent on destroying our dimension. Her silhouette can be seen on the Battle Pass page. It appears that she'll become available later, like Season 7 Superman. Speaking of Battle Pass skins, the highlight skin is Carnage, the notorious Spider-Man foe and the villain of the upcoming movie Venom: Let There Be Carnage. Along with his new outfit, Carnage also gets several other cosmetics like a glider and a trail. Perhaps his coolest feature is the Carnage harvesting tool, which just grows out of his arm thanks to his symbiote powers. We're bringing you the Fusion content that you need all season long here on the feed, and we couldn't do it without being powered by Xfinity, the preferred internet provider of the Philadelphia Fusion. Power your game with Xfinity, gig speed Wi-Fi. After being announced last year with a short teaser that gave us basically no information about the game, or even its official final title, God of War Ragnarok was featured during Thursday's PlayStation Showcase event with a brand new trailer. The new look at the game showed Kratos and Atreus venturing through the frozen lands of Fimbulwinter, the deadly winter ahead of the end of the world. It sounds like their goal is to locate the Norse god of war, Tyr. The trailer also showed a whole bunch of returning characters from 2018's God of War, as well as some new threats, including Thor, the god of thunder, who looks like he'll stand as an antagonist to Kratos and Atreus. There's also the interpersonal relationship between Kratos and Atreus, who's hoping to find out more about his identity as Loki following the events of God of War. After the showcase, Sony Santa Monica also revealed that God of War 2018's director, Cory Barlog, isn't the director of God of War Ragnarok. Instead, Eric Williams, who formerly worked as God of War's combat and systems designer, and who has worked on every game in the series, is taking on the director role. Barlog, who appeared on Sony's After Showcase stream, said that he thought it was good for God of War to get a fresh perspective for each game, but didn't reveal what else he might be working on. Sony Santa Monica also said that this will be the end of the Norse series for God of War, suggesting that Kratos could find himself in other settings and other mythologies in the future. God of War Ragnarok will be releasing on both PS4 and PS5. Originally planned for a 2021 release, the game is now arriving in 2022, just like Horizon Forbidden West. No other professional sport is as dependent on network technology and performance. As official Overwatch Fusion sponsors, CommScope and its Era surfboard networking solutions deliver ultra-fast and reliable connectivity, allowing for super smooth gameplay for players of all skill levels. For more, head to CommScope.com. During PlayStation's September 2021 showcase, developer Aspyr announced a remake for Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. The game got a very short teaser trailer as well, while a post-show interview described this as a complete remake. It's headed to PS5 as a console exclusive at launch, with a PC version also in the works. Aspyr has already made a name for itself in the Star Wars universe for making modern-day ports of popular Star Wars games, like Star Wars Episode 1 Racer, Star Wars Jedi Knight 2 Jedi Outcast, and Star Wars Republic Commando. Knights of the Old Republic Remake, however, is the first full-blown remake being developed by the studio. The trailer for the remake doesn't reveal what it looks like in comparison to the original game, but we do get a pretty badass look at Darth Revan, a fan favorite, although no longer canon, Star Wars character. The original Knights of the Old Republic, first developed by BioWare, is considered by many to be one of the best, if not the best, Star Wars games of all time. Is your current water heater giving you the cold shoulder? Upgrade to a reliable Bradford White water heater for all the hot water your family needs. Visit BradfordWhite.com to find a professional installer near you. Call of Duty Vanguard arrives in less than 2 months, and prior to the game's full launch, you can try out the beta via PlayStation, Xbox, and PC. However, the process is not the same across all platforms for playing the beta. The beta is going to be available over 2 weekends, with the first concluded after only being live for the PlayStation users who pre-ordered. This upcoming weekend, though, it'll be on an open beta complete with crossplay. The second weekend's beta includes access for those who pre-ordered on Xbox and PC, as well as anyone on PlayStation for its first 2 days. It becomes a true open beta for the final 3 days on all platforms. Players recently got hands-on with Call of Duty Vanguard in a PlayStation exclusive alpha, which featured the new Champion Hill mode, and the developers have already detailed patch notes for significant changes coming ahead of the standard multiplayer beta. That's all we've got for this week, folks. I'm Akinola Verissimo, and thank you very much for tuning in to another episode of Xfinity's The Feed.